Are you in a place where you're feeling frustrated because it's been a few months after the divorce and you just thought you'd be doing a lot better than you are right now, and you feel stuck and you don't quite know why? So, hi, I'm Julie Morey, and I am a divorce recovery coach. And I work with generally women in their late 20s to early 30s without kids who are struggling to move forward from divorce. And I know from personal experience how tough it is. I got divorced 5 years ago after a almost 10-year marriage. And I really thought that I would be able to move forward a lot more quickly than I was. But I found myself struggling. And it took me almost 5 years and a lot of work and self-help books and a therapist and traveling to finally get to that space where I really was thriving after divorce. And I don't want any other women to have to go through quite that long a journey. And so that's why I've created my personal coaching program. So let me kind of explain briefly why divorce is so difficult, because I think that that's where we get hung up on. Someone once said to me that divorce is like death without the casseroles. And divorce is a death. It's the death of a marriage, a death of a relationship that we put all of our hopes and our dreams and our ideas for the future into. And now suddenly that's come to a screeching halt, and we have to suddenly rebuild an entire new future that we never imagined. We all grew up with Disney, and whether we completely bought into it or not, we all had the idea of Prince Charming. And when we got married, we thought that we had found our happily ever after. And now we're dealing with not just the death of a relationship and letting go of that person, but we're also dealing with letting go of all of our hopes and dreams and how we thought our future was supposed to go and what it was supposed to look like. And for a lot of women, I found that that's actually the harder piece. And for me, that's what it was. I didn't want to be divorced. I didn't want that to be part of my story. And I just kept fighting against it and saying, no, this isn't right. This isn't fair, rather than being able to let go and move on. So that's definitely one of the reasons that I think that divorce is so difficult, because it is a break of our reality and everything that we know and believe. So don't feel alone. Don't feel like you're the only one. There's so many of us that are dealing with this. And that's why I not only do divorce recovery coaching, but then I'm also have group coaching programs. And I have a private Facebook group that's completely free, www.facebook.com/thrivingafterdivorce. And that's a place for all of us women to connect. It's a positive, supportive, encouraging community where we can find that encouragement to rebuild and move forward. So, and then I also personally offer 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day coaching programs where I give you all the tools and help you to rebuild your life the way that you want it to be. Because this is the really awesome part, is you are going to thrive after divorce. You are going to love your life. I know you might not feel it right now, but you're going to get to that space where you are just like, wow, my life is better than I could have ever imagined. And you have the freedom to rebuild your life any way that you want. So, and it's super exciting. So in my next video, I will be talking about basically creating your own happily ever after. And I hope to see you there. And thank you so much for joining me.